Hey guys, where you been, Shannon? I've been around. I just haven't been on YouTube, but I have been around. I'm still watching y'all's videos, still liking, still commenting. I've just been kind of hovering for a bit, um, and that's just taking a break. We went on our cruise, had an absolute ball. I did post pictures over on my Instagram. That link's always listed down below, or at least the username is listed down below. I don't know if there's a link or not. But anywho, we're going to throw on some makeup. I've not worn makeup. I don't even know how long it's been since I've worn makeup. Yes, I do know. It was a couple weeks ago because my DM came to the store and I wanted to look a little more professional, so I wore makeup. So let's get going, guys. I'm going to use, and I don't have anything new. I have not been buying makeup. We've been trying to pay bills. So we have a truck that my hubby bought about a year ago, and we've just been trying to throw extra money on the truck so to get it paid down, and we have done really good. So I don't have any new makeup really. I'm going to use this Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum. I love this one. It reminds me a lot of the No Pore Bloom. Yeah, that was the name of it. I know one time I couldn't remember the name of it. That was way more than I needed. And I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh. I forgot how good that smells. I had forgot how good that smells. And my skin, I'm going to have to really start paying attention to my skincare because I have been lame on that too. I've been lacking. It's feeling very textured, and it used to not feel that way. It didn't feel that way at all. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Blur. This is kind of new for you guys to see. I think I've only used it once or twice. I did haul it a long time ago. Not a long time ago. One of my last Ulta hauls, I hauled it. And I'm just going to use a little bit. Little bit. That's probably it. Like 2 little pea size, and that's probably more than I need. And of course, I don't have a paper towel. Squat, I don't have squat. I did have a paper towel, but I don't know what I did with it. I probably threw it away. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to take we're going to take the sponge and we're just going to move this around. But let me know down below what's been going on with you guys, because I've not got to chat with you guys much. Like I said, I have commented on some videos, and I do still watch videos and leave some comments. Okay, here's what I've noticed when I've used this. See how this is not wanting to move around? But I like it once I get it like where I want it. But I want it to move. I want it to spread out and move. See how I still have like a right there? I want that to blend away. I want it to spread out. So I just like a very thin application, as you guys know, of color. Not even color, just a little bit of something to just kind of tone down some of the discoloration. Not even hide my freckles. I mean, I don't care that you see my freckles. I want you to see my freckles. I don't want a mask of makeup. I just want a little bit of something to freshen me up. But I think we got there. I'm grabbing one of my Laura Gellers. I have 2 of these, same shade. I think I had, actually I want the other one because that's the one I've been working on the most. That one's still pretty new. This one I have been working on like crazy, and finally the dome is like gone off the top. So I have been wearing makeup, just not every day. And I need to keep it on the time. I do have to work today. So while that is still a little tacky or damp, I just go over with my Lord Geller for more coverage. Now, you guys know I'm in Western North Carolina, or if you knew and you've never seen me, I'm in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. I'm in Western North Carolina. And guys, you would think it would not get hot here, but the humidity is like, bleh, it's just, bleh, it is terrible. And it has been hot. It has been up in, yesterday was actually pretty mild. It felt really good outside. But the last few days, but I think there's been like a heat wave everywhere. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna grab a brush that's kind of tapered with a point, kind of like this, getting the powder out. Or this, see how it's kind of a, I usually go for this one, and I think this one is the Jeffree Star Morphe. Yes, it is. And I'm going to grab, actually, because it's just sitting in front of me, the Tarte Pro palette. I think this is the, I think this might be the second one because it has the blush. And this blush doesn't really match what I'm wearing, so I will probably grab a different blush. I just mix the two and very lightly brush, just barely kissing the skin. I mean, you don't want like a big swoop of just brown going across your cheek. You just don't. And guys, I am 51, turned 51 this year. Be good to your skin. Like I said, I got to get back on my skincare. I can definitely tell the texture has changed. Now, when my hair is up, I go all the way back around here because your hair's up. You don't want it to just start right here and then you're, And again, just barely kissing the skin. And I'm still mixing the two. Like, start back there with that neck hair. And you don't even really see that, but it's okay. It does help a little bit. I mean, it helps a little bit. I am going to grab a different blush, though. Grab into, I need to reorganize my drawers. I'm just going to sit that back there. I did a haul, not a haul. Yes, perfect. This was another one I probably did on one of those hauls. The Juvia Place Volume 2 Blush Rouge. These are actually really nice, so I've not used them enough. Did I get one or two? I can't remember. I'm going to go in. I'm going to mix. I'm going to mix. And just right here on the apple. And then I'm just going to tap it kind of back into that bronze. Woo! See, she pigmented. I did not even apple. And then just kind of blend it back into the bronze. That's it. I mean, that's it. That is it. And blush is one of my favorite things, so that drawer is full. Sweeping my brush off on the edge of my little makeup table just to knock some powder off. Okay. Eyeshadows. Pulled out 2 palettes because I couldn't make up my mind. But the palettes go together, so I can use both palettes. But yes, I want to get back to filming. I just kind of took a little breather from both my channels. I want to get back to my quilting. I have not even been in my sewing room. My sewing room has become a catch-all for just stuff, so I need to get in there. And that one's been ornery. Clean out my craft room, and I'm back on my healthy. I was on it. We had talked about that, and then I went off of it, and because I was on some medication that just really messed up my stomach. And so now I'm back on it. My hubby had lost 15 pounds, and he said, I want to, and he done that on his own. He said, I want to start eating better. And honestly, guys, with COVID, where I'd had COVID twice, when it's really hot like it has been and I go outside, it takes my breath away. It's like I can't breathe. It's like I'm gasping for air. And I'm a big girl. I know that. I've always known that. And I've always known I need to lose some weight. So we're going back on the healthy. Started on it 3 days ago. And I've already lost 2 pounds, which that's water weight. I know that. So I got a white peach and the Just Peachy. They both will go. The Just Peachy's the original. Yes, I still have my original palettes. This one is all mattes. And the white peach has my favorites, a shimmer. So I'm going to mix these two today. I'm just kind of going to bounce back and forth. I'm going to grab my usual suspect of brushes if I can find them really quick. And we'll go from there. All right, I still have one in the plastic wrap. Hey. I'll grab you out too, just in case. Oh, and I found my green liner that I had lost. I had lost this thing for months. It fell down in one of the drawers. I'm just running my brushes through my switch. Yes, we went on our cruise. We had a ball. We were in that cruise at the end of May that came back into Charleston in that big storm. If you guys didn't see that, it is all over TikTok. That cruise. We were on that cruise. It was absolutely beautiful all week till the very last day, and it didn't get rough to started getting rough about 6 o'clock in the evening that last night, and then all night it was rough. Stuff getting thrown, doors slamming back and forth, ship just doing this, and it was rough. And then the next day, we just hung out in 20 miles off of Charleston. We couldn't go in. I'm going to start off with this guy. What is this one? Peaches and Cream. I'm going to maybe mix it with a little bit of peach meringue. I like to mix colors. Tap a little of that off. And we're just going to pat. But yes, loved my cruise. We got home and everybody's like, well, do you want to go on another one? I was like, heck yes, I'll go on another one. I would go on another one tomorrow as long as the weather said no storms. I would go on another. If you cruise in any cruiser that's, been doing it for a while, which that was only our third, but anybody that has cruised for a while is going to tell you at some point in time, you're going to be in a storm. That's just nature. That's just the way it's going to be. But yeah, anybody that's cruised is going to tell you at some point in time, you're going to hit a storm. And that was fine. We didn't care. We made it through. And now we have a fun story to tell people. We went through that crazy storm. It looked like a hurricane. Like if you looked at it on the map, like the storm maps, it looked like a hurricane. But it came from the northeast instead of coming out of the tropics. So yeah, that was a fun little thing. But so that is just a very soft something to get my transition going here. I'm going to switch to a Morphe 433. I'm just going to clean that off in my switch. And sticking with the Just Peachy, I am actually going to go into Peach Cobbler. Actually, I told you wrong. Peaches and Cream and Peach Butter on the other one. I'm reading upside down, guys. Forgive me. I'm going to tap. And I'm going to stamp it. Just stamp it. And then just fluff. Very lightly fluff. But that's about all that's been going on with me. I've just going to work. Work has gotten a little bit more intense. My manager, who used to be in the store let's just say like an example, every other week, a few days every other week. And now she's gone almost 90% of the time. She is in other stores training other managers or fixing things that needs to be fixed or just traveling with a DM. Because that is her goal. She wants to move up, and I understand that. Lord, children, I I'm basically the acting store manager when she is gone, which is, like I said, 90% of the time now. And I told her from the get-go, I did not want to be a manager. I would be more than happy to be her store manager. And even that was kind of like, hey, you're now the assistant manager. I was like, okay. And but yeah, so things have gotten a little bit more intense at work, a little more responsibility, and so that's another reason why I've just not been filming. I'm not stressed, but I'm definitely mentally tired, just from everything that goes on, having to deal with more. I'm looking for a smaller brush. I'm going to grab the Jeffrey. Yes, I still love these brushes. I still use them. This is the 6. So this one is a tiny bit smaller than the other one. And I'm going to go into still using the Just Peachy, the darkest brown, and I'm going to mix it. Peach, Tart, and Just Ripe. Mix those two. And I did get a little bit, like right there. We'll just give it a little sweep with the finger. And I'm pulling that forward. You see that? I'm pulling that forward, and now I'm going to pull it up. And I do this just because my skin is very crepey. My eyelids are crepey. And that just kind of helps keep them from wrinkling when I'm going and getting what I call skip lines. Where it goes, because your skin is kind of wadded up and wrinkled up. I can definitely tell where these are older and I've had them. I mean, they're still going on just fine, but they just don't seem to be, I don't know, as pigmented or something as they were. Or maybe it's just because I've not used them in forever. And I am going very gently, like I said, just barely kissing the skin with those colors. Start bringing it up in the corner just to give some lift. Look down, because see, I have to take into account all that hooded lid that just folds right down. So I have to go up a little bit higher than you might need to. Good enough. Good enough for me. Okay. Now a flat brush. Let me grab something here. I think this is a little elf brush. Back in those dollar days of elf, just a little flat brush. I'm done with that one, and now I'm going to grab white peach, and I think I'm going to do this peachy color here, which is Peaches and Dreams. Oh yeah, yep, that's pretty. Really no fallout. None that I can see. So these are still working great. They're older than dirt, but okay, maybe not dirt. But I've had them a long time. These are the originals. These were not repurchased. These are like the originals. And then I'm going to wipe that brush off quickly. And on the other side, I'm going to go into Peach Ice. And let's see if that'll do anything. Right here in the corner. Pretty. Okay, I got kind of like a little glob right in here. So I'm just going to take my brush and blend or flick that away. Okay, I have a small, I think this is a teeny tiny Morphe brush. No, this is an e.l.f. detail crease brush. Looks like that, teeny tiny. I'm actually going to go into, let me go back to the other one because that black is really black, and I will use that on the top, but I don't want that for the bottom. I'm going to go back into Peach Tart just on the very tippity tips. And just right there. Yeah, things are changing at work. Things are changing here. At home, I'm actually just adding a little bit more of that brown. Just right up here. And cleaning that brush off. Just blending. Right there in the corner. Going back to White Peach. So my channel, I am going to start posting again. Things are going to be a little different. A little less makeup. Maybe a little bit more thrifting if you guys would like to see that. I'm always thrifting. I haven't done a Goodwill haul in a while. And I do have probably a lot of stuff. I'm going to use this mirror, guys. And that was the black on a flat brush. And that's it. Just this guy right here. But yeah. And maybe some cooking videos, like what I eat in a day. I've done those before a long time ago. But I think if I posted, I would be more... If I started posting more about it, I would be, you know, more into it. Which I'm into it. I'm eating, this is like, guys, I'm eating so good. I've not had like a ton of sugar. I had one brownie and I did have the points for it. I had like 9 points left at the end of my day the other day. So I had one small brownie. I can't get those back down in the drawer. What in the world? They come out of the drawer. They should be able to go back in the drawer. But I had a brownie and it fit in my points. So I eat it. If you've never heard of Healthy, it is very similar to Weight Watchers. And I know Weight Watchers has been constantly kind of changing up their programs. And a lot of people have left Weight Watchers because they keep changing up their programs. I'm going to use this one. This is e.l.f. Oh, here it is. Lash Out Loud mascara. And I'm just going to pull my mirror up a little close to me here. But Healthy has pretty much stayed the same. And it is very much similar. I'm not going to say exactly the same as like the Weight Watchers old blue plan, which I had done also. But the thing about Healthy is it is only like $29 for an entire year, where Weight Watchers is a monthly fee. You know, you have to pay monthly on that. And Healthy, you do not. It is for a year. So I had already paid my year and I still had it active. So I just went right back on the app and just started all over again. I'm also going to use the Brow Wow. Guys, I have got more white brow hairs. That is the light colored one. I don't want the light colored one. I may declutter that one. This one is a little bit darker. It's still not quite my color, but it is a little bit darker. I have like 3 little white ones right in here. And I have this crazy one that keeps wanting to stick up. And if he don't want to lay down, I'm going to pull him out. See, he's still wanting to kind of poke up right there, but... And then I have several white ones over here. So this just is more to cover up those whites than anything. And highlighter. Do I want to do a highlight, guys? I know we're running really long on this, guys. We're what? Okay. I'm just going to reach in and grab something. Not these two. Those are like blush contour palettes. This is a Shop Miss A. Which color are you? Like I said, I need... Yes, that's perfect. But it's got a lot of glitter in it. It's got a lot of glitter in it. And I really don't want glitter today. I mean, glitter's fine. I just don't want glitter today. What are you? You're a makeup geek. Oh, talking of makeup geek, she is going to be launching a new business. And I'm excited to see what... Too dark. what she's going to be doing. I mean, really, I am. Ofra. Can't go wrong with Ofra. Okay, so I need my highlight brush. Because, I mean, she has kind of put out like a couple pictures, or a picture, I can't remember if it was one or two, like of just torso up, and it does not say anything about what it's going to be. Skincare, I'm leaning towards skincare, but I don't know. Skincare, clothing, she's already done like a clothing line. She's done makeup, and guys, you guys know Makeup Geek was one of my absolute favorite eyeshadows. So I would be like tickled to freaking death if she came back out with a new makeup line. I would be tickled to death. I'll let that mascara dry for a minute, and then I'm going to give myself a spritz of this Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I think I got that in a Boxycharm. Guys, how are you liking Boxycharm since it's gone over to Ipsy? Let me know down below, because I canceled mine. After, like, I think I got 3 boxes, I canceled it. This is a Clinique Akaya, I don't remember how you say that. How do you say it? Acai? And it's just like the little lip balm with a core. I'm just going to do that for right now. And how are you liking your Boxycharm? I've not even watched like unboxings just to see if it's gotten better. I mean, I guess I need to. Nope, it's still wet. I'm not going to spray this until it dries. Once that dries, I will spray my face a little bit. That's pretty much it. I mean, I could take a little bit of a color. Let me grab Romantic Rose. No, I want something a little more peachy. Do I have anything that's more peachy? What are you? Ooh. It's not peachy, but it's, well, I mean, it is peachy, but it's kind of shimmery. That'll work. That just adds a little more color. And I know this, all my lipsticks are very old. This is a Rimmel 140 in Dreamy. And I do need to declutter my lipsticks again and just go through. But that is it, guys. Let me know down below what kind of videos you want to see. Probably less makeup videos. There'll still be some makeup videos because I just like makeup. That is so fine, I can't even feel it. Okay, there we go. But more like thrifty clothing hauls, like save your money, buy, repurpose, secondhand, and like what I eat in a day and how the healthy's going. Because I want to breathe. I want to be able to breathe. And I mean, I'm sure if I lost some weight, that would definitely help me be able to breathe and not have to take my inhaler every single place with me. But yeah. All right, guys, that is it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon.